Hello, 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 my friends. Gary Gilgan here, back with the Daily Crypto. Been traveling a bit over the past week or so since my last video, so I haven't had a lot of time to give you guys the pulse, the beat on the street when it comes to the cryptocurrency. Things have certainly rebounded since my last video. BitCoin has finally broken through that $4,000 resistance. We're now sitting today at 41.47, up 1.9% over the 24 hours. Ethereum broke 300 yesterday. Looks like it's down just a little bit. Bitcoin Cash, Ripple's doing big things, making big moves, especially in Asia. Litecoin staying pretty flat. Broke 56, 57 yesterday. NEM, Monero, IOTA. The big one, though, is NEO making gains. We'll see what happens. Looks like the CEO of NEO having talks with the Chinese government and stating that China likes the way that they do business, likes the way that their network is set up. And since that news came out, NEO has had quite a nice little gain. Looks like it's down 12.5%, 12% today. Looks like we broke like 35 yesterday. Then another one that's up, actually, EOS. EOS, I love EOS. I think EOS could potentially battle with NEO once the development really starts unfolding and developers start going on to the platform and actually building dApps. EOS up 20% today. Good stuff. So things are moving. You just got to hold on to the faith. You just got to keep moving, looking long term. Look long term. There was an article I read today where Tony Robbins, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, they're all talking about you cannot time the market. Don't try to ride the ups and downs. Okay, you're going to lose more often than you're going to win. What you want to do is have a long-term point of view. What is this? And when applying that to cryptos, what are these technologies going to be doing in 12 months? Okay, where's Bitcoin going to be? Where's Ethereum going to be? Where's NEO going to be? Where's EOS going to be 12 months from now? Okay, these technologies are still in their early infancy. They have a long way to go in their growth. And as they continue to grow, if you've seen any of my content in the past, especially my presentation on the 3 phases of technological evolution, as we go along this timeline, the old system of money, the fiat debt-based system, is going to continue to crumble. Okay, the government, central banks are going to continue to crumble. And these decentralizing technologies, cryptocurrencies, are going to continue to develop, to evolve, and to advance. And that being said, the value of these technologies is going to continue to grow as more and more people become weary and question the old status quo, and they start to transfer their wealth from the old system to the new system. So many people out there, I'm a member of a lot of Facebook groups, crypto Facebook groups, and a lot of them are trying to ride the ups and downs. And they're losing terribly. I've done this and lost terribly. You got to look long term. Buy and hold for the long term. Right now, I mean, even people like Bill Gates stating that potentially Bitcoin could go to $1 million per unit. To me, that's highly probable. As the value of the dollar continues to go down, its purchasing power decreasing, and the value of cryptocurrency continue to rise, it's going to take more of those dollars to buy a single unit of cryptocurrency. So to me, it's not a far-fetched that as we go into hyperinflation with the dollar, that dollar is going to lose value exponentially, and it's going to take more of those dollars to buy the cryptocurrency. And that's when things are going to flip. And things will then be valued in crypto rather than valued in dollar. Always remember, cash is trash. Get out of that stuff, or you're going to be left holding the bag. Just because we have not seen a real financial crash in our lifetimes, even back going into the 1930s with the Depression, the money system, the dollar didn't lose 100% of its value, but it will over time. Okay, then you had Bretton Woods, then you had 1971, Richard Nixon taking us off the gold standard. So the dollar has evolved, or I should say it's retarded. It's actually gone back. Its value has lessened over time. So just look long, guys. Look long term. To me, a lot of these might disappear because there might be technologies that are developed that render some of these obsolete. But that's why you watch my show. That's why you watch, keep your ear to the ground so that you can see these things before they happen. So if there's let's say EOS, let's just take this example. Let's say over the next 12 months, EO becomes fully functional. People start building dApps and this thing takes off. And it's much more valuable than Ethereum. Number two, it's going to surpass it in market cap, in price, in volume. Everything's going to flip. So these are they're not permanent. They're going to change over time. Remember, and if you haven't watched my video, that we are still in the very early stages of phase 2, which is mass information, where the masses are being informed about this new technology. And when people are informed, they start to invest. And when the crowd starts investing more and more and more, and more people start getting into this space, I'm telling you, there will come a time when waves start flooding into cryptocurrency. People are going to cash in their 401ks, mutual funds, all those dollar-backed investment vehicles are going to be rendered obsolete. In my opinion, they already are obsolete. So, in the news today, just really disappointed, really let down. A mentor of mine, Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, stating that Jamie Dimon is right about Bitcoin. Jordan, dude, I thought we were buddies, man. I thought we were cut from the same cloth. But I guess my cloth is just on another level, buddy. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon got support from an unlikely source today. Jordan Belfort, better known as the Wolf of Wall Street, speaking with the street, Belfort said that he believes Dimon is right about his assertion that Bitcoin is a fraud, telling the news outlet, "I don't think it's a great model." That said, Belfort, who pled guilty to stock fraud and money laundering in 1999 and went on to write a book called The Wolf of Wall Street, later made into a film, doesn't think cryptocurrencies won't exist in some form or another necessarily. I'm not saying cryptocurrencies there won't be one. There will be one. But there has to be some backing by some central governments out there, he told the publication. Now, I'm going to stop you right there. Coming from, just because someone makes millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars like Jordan Belfort, does not make them a wise economist. Because if you understood, Jordan, how the dollar worked, the dollar, which is backed by a central bank, the Federal Reserve Bank, it is backed by absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's not backed by a central government. It's backed by lies. It's backed by nothing. It is the true fraud. He added, sooner or later, a central bank or a consortium is going to issue their own cryptocurrency, and that's what will take hold. I don't think so, Jordan. You see, I believe that we are in a decentralizing trend in the evolution of humanity, where people are starting to look at centralized powers like centralized governments, centralized banks, and they're starting to look at them and saying, you're not the solution, you're actually the problem, and we don't need you anymore. So now we're going to create these technologies that take the power back and give them back to us. So I believe that cryptocurrency is the nail in the coffin for centralized power. His criticisms later shifted to the crypto security risks around holding Bitcoin, as well as the fact that the code underlying the cryptocurrency, rather than any central authority or institution, controls the issuance of new coins in the system. Not true. In my experience, the security protocols of cryptocurrency are far superior than any bank like Wells Fargo. Okay? Look at John McAfee. John McAfee, the pioneer in antivirus software. This guy is the pinnacle of cybersecurity, stating that as long as I would agree to some, if you're keeping your cryptocurrency on an exchange like Coinbase, Kraken, Poloniex, Bittrex, any of those exchanges, then yeah, they hold your private key. It could vanish like that. But that's why I always suggest that you need to be holding your crypto in a secure wallet where you possess the passphrases, the private keys, period. You could bury that stuff in the backyard. No one would ever know you had it. And if they ever found it, they could not get in. It's mathematically impossible. The only way to get in is through the private key. So, man, you know what, Jordan? You might have made a lot of money on the stock market, pumping and dumping. You might make a lot of money now teaching people the straight line persuasion, of which I'm a student. I love this guy, but man, you just went down a notch in my respect for you, buddy, because I personally do not think you know what you're talking about. And I don't think that you really understand how the money system on the planet works. So get in, guys. Phenomenal time. Last week was a phenomenal buying opportunity. We'll see what happens. I don't think we're out of the dark yet with Asia. I mean, you can see right now, Cacao and Bittrex team up to launch cryptocurrency exchange. Where's the other one I saw? Asia. I saw one about Japan trying to create their own cryptocurrency and completely abolish cash by the 2020 Olympic Games. Right here, Japan considers launching J-Coin, eliminating cash before Tokyo 2020 Games. So things are happening. European Central Bank President, no power to regulate Bitcoin. According to Mario Draghi, the ECB cannot regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, neither would it recognize Estacoin. So all we do is ride the wave, guys. Just be flexible. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water, be formless, look long-term. The long-term upside of this new asset class is absolutely astronomical. So just stay in, continue to buy dollar cost average, buy the dips when you can. See you next time.